Another yoga with Ali session today, you guys. A power vinyasa kind of flow, a little bit more, get our heart rate moving. Show you guys that you could do this anywhere from 5, 7 to 10 minutes a day, 5, 7, 10, 15 minutes a day, and get a great yoga session in and feel fantastic. So we're gonna get started here. Half lotus or easy pose. So legs crossed, shoulders back, drop those shoulders into the back pocket. We don't want to sit like this, and sometimes this looks like who sits like this, but we do. We sit like this. We sit bent over, we sit crouch, and we really don't realize it until a lot of times someone says, you know, sit with your back straight or something like that, right? To sit in my half lotus, which one leg is underneath and the other leg is as far back as I can get it comfortably and with a bit of a challenge. You guys, you know, you've chatted with me, you've been around me long enough. You know my motto is do it where you enjoy it, but also do things that challenge you. So if you find that what you're doing has become, you know, something you can do in your sleep, you know, people say, oh, you can do this walking in your sleep, you can do this, you know, walking in your sleep. Well, hopefully you don't walk in your sleep, but you can do this in your sleep. Okay, it might be time to change and do something else, all right? Our bodies respond to knee jerk. Our bodies respond to switch it up. Just like we as humans in nature, we respond to things that when something unexpected occurs, we tend to respond differently, right? Well, our body is the same way. Our body is going to react differently when we give it a punch. We give it a little nudge, a push, right? And so that is the challenge, and that's why we try to do something different. It's the same with eating. So if you find that you are eating the same things every day, you know, you're indulging in the same things, and let's say you're trying to drop some pounds. I'm gonna tell you the easiest way to drop weight is to modify your diet. Food makes the biggest difference in how our body responds, how we react to things, and from an energy perspective all the way down to sleep, right? And so changing your eating, which is something I am working on right now. I may even set up a challenge. Hopefully you guys will follow me if I do, or we can start modifying and getting things in tune. You guys are at, most of my viewers are at the end of their summer. I am just at the beginning of my summer here on the east coast of Africa. And so this is like the time, you know, it's getting warm outside, warmer where I am right now. And so you change your diet, what you'll notice is your body reacts to that change. And so you'll notice, man, I only dropped a few pounds in the beginning and then I plateau. So you want to get into a habit of switching things up every 2 to 3 days, typically 3 is good. Switch something up. That's why meal planning and meal prep is important, so that you have some variations and options to go to. All right, y'all, so let's go ahead and get started. That's enough of the jibber jabber. I always like to start y'all off with a little bit of information that hopefully you guys can take back with you, practices on your own, so on and so forth. So let's get started. You guys know me already. I'm always traveling here and there, to and from, and I promise it seems like every time we do a session, I am in a different place. I literally just walked in here 5 minutes ago. So this session is going to be a nice one for me as well. So like I said, we're sitting in our lotus or easy pose. We're gonna start with bringing it down. I want to bring it down. I'm gonna bring everything from the crown of my head all the way down to my root chakra, down into my hips, my glutes, and let that just sink deep into the mat, okay? We're gonna leave everything in the mat, on the floor, wherever you happen to be, all right? And so this is how we're going to start, and we're going to focus on breathing to start. Breathe in, count to 3, exhale, count to 3. We're gonna do that 5 times. And as you're exhaling, you're releasing and dropping your hips into the mat. A lot of times we sit like this when we were kids. And like now we may be like this. That's okay. With every exhale, if you find yourself straining, you can hold your legs a little bit, do whatever, open them up a little bit, do foot to foot, where you can sit like this until you start to relax a little bit, right? But with every exhale you take, relax a little bit more, drop a little bit more, drop a vertebrae a little bit more, drop your hips a little bit more, let those thighs sink into the mat, let those knees rest aimlessly, and just focus on the breath. So inhale, and exhale. 2 more counts. I'm going to do one more. That felt good. Since this is kind of a wound up day for me, I'm going to go ahead and do some shoulder rolls. I'm going to take those shoulders and just roll them to the back, throwing them to the back. This also kind of helps with that midsection of your back. So roll those shoulders. Pause and then roll them forward. Just going to loosen up your spine, loosen up your shoulder. And then let's rotate our head to the left. Wait, to the right. Right? Going to the left, to the right, whichever side. Do 5 of these. It's been that kind of day, you guys. And when you finish that 5 counts, halt, stop right in the middle. Rock it and rotate to the other side. Slow, full rotations. Just loosen up that neck. Okay. Come back to center, drop that head, make sure those shoulders are dropped back into those back pockets. Lift your chin up to the sky. Now you guys, why don't we go ahead and turn, so we're seated full on our mat. This is a full fold position. We typically will do this standing up, but you guys remember this, grabbing your toes, grabbing your ankles, and reaching, getting that full stretch. In the beginning, a lot of times this feels a little tight, like you can't get down, you're bent like this. Let's not do this. Straighten up, bend those knees in a little bit, and pull. So you're gonna rest your tummy and your chest on your knees and pull forward. And the more relaxed you get, the more your muscles relax, you'll be able to drop those knees down further. Lift that chest, lift that chin, and grab those ankles, calves, or underneath those knees, okay? And now we're going to bring those knees in, and we're going to go ahead and rock to a standing position. Roll forward slowly, pushing those legs back into a standing full fold. Opening those legs up to shoulder width. Hands down on the mat. You can bend your knees just a little bit here. You'll feel a little tension. A lot of times right here, right in there. By the time we're finished, that'll be all loosened up. We're going to just let this hang just a little bit. Relax and drop that head. Bobblehead style. You'll feel that pull. Allow it to keep pulling. We're going to step back into a high plank. One of our positions that a lot of times we don't like very much. But we're going to sit in this high plank position. We're going to roll forward on our toes and roll back. Holding this, keeping our back straight and aligned. Rocking back and forth, pushing through those toes, getting a stretch in those calves. We're working those shoulders. We're going to drop down to our knees. For those who are doing the plank, but that's difficult, we can always do modified. You won't be able to rock as much, but be able to just hold this plank. We're working the shoulders. You want defined shoulders, you gotta work the shoulders. Curl those toes under, push back into downward facing dog. Hold this here, opening those elbows to the front so that opens and releases the shoulders. Come back into your high plank, and now we're gonna shoulder taps. Let's do 10 shoulder taps each side. And push back in a downward facing dog. If that's tough, come down to your modified, lean forward into it, and tap. So we're going to do this again, 20 more. If you can come up to that full plank, challenge yourself. Half and half. Drop down to your knees, push back into child's pose. Bring those arms back around to your toes. Coming back forward. Stretching out those shoulders. Rise back up into table, curl those toes under, push back into downward facing dog, and we're going to bring our right foot forward into a high lunge. Deep inhale, crescent pose, hold, and breathe. We're going to turn into our warrior two. Right hand forward over that right toe, left hand back over the back foot, which is turned at a 45-degree angle. We hold this pose. Bring your right hand down inside that right foot, keeping that right knee bent, left hand to the sky. Turn that face towards that palm. Deep inhale. 2 more counts. We're going to straighten our right leg, pushing it back into a triangle. Deep into that stretch. If you can't keep your hand on the ground, raise it up to your ankle, to the knee. But just keep that arm up. You're still working those shoulders. You've got that arm extended, you're working those shoulders, okay? We're also getting a nice quad, glute, and hammy stretch, opening up our hips. Bring that left hand down, frame the foot, drop that right foot back, high plank. We're going to come forward, drop down into chaturanga, roll up into upward facing dog. Curl those toes under, push back in a downward facing dog, bring that left leg forward. Turn that right foot at a 45-degree angle. Bring those hands up to the sky. Deep inhale and exhale. Deep inhale again and exhale. Deep inhale one more time and exhale. I'm going to turn so you guys can see. We're going to take the opposite this time, and we're going to come down into warrior two. Bring that left hand forward over that left leg, right hand over the left foot. That's at a 45-degree angle. Hold this. We're working these shoulders. Shoulders may be burning, but this is how we burn. This is how we get that definition we want. Simple moves, but strategic moves. Take that left hand, drop that on the inside of that left foot, keeping that left knee bent, right hand to the sky, turn your face towards your palm and hold. And drop into it if you need, if you want. Make sure that knee stays behind those toes. Straighten that left leg into triangle, keeping that palm on the floor, arm up. We're getting that shoulder work without even doing anything. Can't keep that hand on the ground, go ahead and raise up, making sure that that arm is perpendicular to the ground, to the floor, or to the knee. Drop back down, hold this. Frame that foot, drop the left foot back. We're gonna chaturanga, roll forward on those toes, drop down, come up into your upward facing dog. Hips off the floor, head back, shoulders relax, curl those toes under, push back in a downward facing dog. Bring those feet in, open up those shoulders, drop that head, push those heels into that mat, and hold this. And you can repeat this series 3 to 5 times, and you have a fantastic workout, you guys. So we're gonna drop down to our knees. We're gonna go into our table pose. Catch your breath, whatever it is that you need to do, and we're gonna inhale into cat, exhale, cow, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, exhale, and inhale, and exhale. We're gonna push back into child's pose. So we wanna relax those shoulders. They've been put in a little bit of work. Show you that you can get some work without using weights, without doing a whole lot of extra things that are stressful. Drop that head to the mat, relax here. Couple more breaths. A little advance, come into puppy pose, rolling forward, lifting those hips into the air. This, push back into child's pose. And then come back up, and we're gonna go ahead, sit in our easy. That's it, you guys. I just wanted to get your heart rate moving, get you guys excited, reignited this week. Hope that you guys will continue to do these, strengthen those muscles. Any type of body resistance helps strengthen your muscles, help build your muscles. And like I said, I am on a new challenge to get back together, get everything kind of reflowing, from food all the way to body movement. So I hope that you guys will join me. You guys can follow me on my website, mindyourbodyandsoul.com. Also have access to my YouTube, which I will share a lot of these videos so that you can go back and rewatch on your own time. To elements you can add them to your current workouts. They can be the beginning and the endings of your workout, or it could be the beginning of your journey. Whatever it is that you need to do, you can do those things by utilizing some of what I share in these sessions. You guys want one-on-one sessions with me, contact me on my Mind Your Body and Soul page, contact us, and send me a message letting me know what it is that you are looking to excel in, what you're looking to start in, and we'll get you rocking and rolling. We could do one-on-one sessions. You guys are subscribed. There's also going to be programs that I'm going to be rolling out that I hope you guys can participate in. One is going to be clean out your cabinet. So we're going to clean our cabinet and start fresh. Actually, September 1. I'm planning on rolling that out, so it'll be tomorrow. And then, but you can start at any time. And then we're going to have some other workout challenges and things like that to get our bodies back, refocus, redevelop the way that we want, and get moving and shaking. And those are going to be available on my Mind Your Body and Soul page as well. So you guys are looking for food demos, you're looking for recipes, you're looking for yoga or travel information, you guys can out to me on that platform, and I will get back to you ASAP. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this time with me today, and I hope to see you back next Tuesday. You guys keep moving, keep grooving, keep doing the things that challenge you daily, regardless if you want to or not. In the end, you will thank yourself. Trust me, I do regularly. And it's okay if you slip off the boat. Just figure out a way to get back on the boat. That's it for today, you guys. I hope y'all have a fantastic rest of the week. And I hope to hear from some of you guys soon. So you guys have a great morning, and I'll chat with you later. Toodles and noodles. Peace and hair grease. Bye, everybody.